Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Batgirl issue 27, a tie-in to Gotopia, which I totally enjoyed last week with Detective Comics. But before I start talking about Batgirl, I just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 31, and that is a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are some exclusive comics for that show. We got the Powerpuff Girls issue 5, Nova issue 12, Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion issue 4, Nightwing issue 27, and Inhumanity The Superior Spider-Man issue 1. I'm pretty sure that's a one-shot. So if you want to go check those out, be sure to check out Comic Uno episode 31, and please don't forget to subscribe to Comic Frontline, because February 11, 2014, we will be moving Comic Frontline. Dark Avenger Inc. will be moving Comic Frontline, so please be sure to subscribe. Let's talk about Batgirl issue 27, which is Gotopia tie-in, which of course, you guys know I'm a humongous Batgirl fan. Love this series, probably my favorite from 2013. It's always on top of my pile. Big Gail Simone fan, so I was very excited to read this, because I really like Gotopia in Detective Comics, and I wanted to see the brightness of Batgirl and how she would get out of Gotopia, and will she notice this is not her world. Great cover as always. I love these covers. It has that painted type style. It's so bright, and one thing I love about the art in this series, in this issue, is that it is bright. You never really see that, especially during the fighting scenes. It's never bright, especially with the Batman title. But we get a lot of brightness. It actually feels like Barbara's story throughout the whole issue, because usually Barbara's story in this series is bright, you know, has bright colors, and then once we get Batgirl, it gets a little darker. But this just felt like a whole Barbara issue because it was so bright, the coloring. So I love that about Gotopia in general, is like that difference from a Batman title. But let's see what's going on with this issue. So in this issue, we get to see that there's this Joker brand ice cream. So, you know, Batgirl also is just having this happy life. It's like there's no crime. She's actually teaming up with Nightfall, her enemy in the real world, but they're best friends in this world. It's kind of like a Black Canary and Batgirl team up. It's like, oh wait, is that Black Canary's? No, that's Nightfall. That's her best friend here. So we get to see she's totally happy. She has her family, and her, you know, her brother's not crazy or dead. Mother didn't leave. You know, there's some greatness for Barbara. But then there's this Joker place, and they're poisoning people, and Barbara's questioning, like, why is there crime in Gotham? This is the place there's usually no crime. And usually maybe they're saving someone from a car accident or something, but isn't there a crime like this? And this woman's trying to kill these children because she's trying to say, hey, I don't want to be this only one that doesn't know this world doesn't exist. And Barbara in Batgirl, she sees the sign of the Joker, and she's like, wait, that looks familiar, like, and then she remembers, and she doesn't want to remember. In the end, she's like, I just want to forget about this day. I don't want to remember this. But the woman's like, you remember, and she actually dies too. So in the next issue of Detective Comics, we'll find out if Barbara will get out of her mind and be able to get out of Gotopia, because this is all fake. Even though she really enjoys it, because everyone's happy. I like Gotopia in general. I really do like this series. It's very short. It's like a 3-issue series, which I think is a perfect size for something like this. It's bright, something we've never seen with Batman, the irony of Batman, and it's fun. You know, we're going to see these characters in a different light. This issue is very solid. I'm going to say it was probably as good as the Gotopia in Detective Comics, in my opinion, as a Batgirl fan, but not as good as a regular Batgirl issue, because we're not really getting anything continued. It's not really affecting Batgirl that much. It's just like, oh, I was in this world, whatever. And that's kind of the thing that annoys me about Batgirl, is that the actual story, what's being told, these story arcs in Batgirl are being interrupted, like, maybe every issue, honestly, recently. As much as I like these tie-ins, I actually really enjoyed this tie-in more than, like, Zero Year and those past ones. I do hate that we are getting that interruption, and we could be starting a new story arc. But still a very solid issue, and I had a lot of fun with this one at the same time, so I'm going to give it 4 stars. It was very solid. I love the brightness of it, but of course there are some cons for this, because I'd rather a regular issue for Batgirl than what we got, but at least it was a really good story, and something different that we haven't seen with Batgirl. So I'm going to give it 4 stars. I thought it was a very solid issue, and I still had fun with it. It's still worth it, and I think it's, so far, I haven't read a lot of Gotopia tie-ins, but it's one of the better ones, and I'm excited still for Gotopia, because it seems like a really fun story arc. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and The Right Situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.